that's pretty dang creepy. Alright, so here's a game that looks pretty cool. It got this retro kind of Atari look, but it's a brand new game. It hasn't even actually been completed yet. But you can find a demo on Steam. And the premise seems to be like Exorcist, if you've ever seen that old movie. But let's watch the intro.
September 21st, 1987.
I like the voice.
It's been 1 year since I first went inside that house. I have to finish what I started. What I am about to do has not been approved by the Vatican.
Looks pretty spoopy. Let's get started. I like how all the menu stuff is in Latin, I suppose. Alright, so what are my buttons? I can walk around. Ooh, I got a little cross. Have you forgotten already? This forest has a mind of its own. If you get lost, you could always try remembering where you've been. Press the escape key or the start button is a good place to start. Oh, I get a little map. So there's a tree to the left. I guess I want to go to the house. A little deer. What the That thing is fucking creepy. Nope. What the? What am I supposed to do about that? Okay, that's pretty dang creepy. Maybe the cross could do something?
Chaos reigns.
That's cool. What? Oh, I can exercise things. Okay. You're invited. Come celebrate Nate and Jason's 6th birthday. Saturday, May 3rd, 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. Directions. Turn right at 1338 Snake Meadow Hill Road and go straight past the well. Clown? Hey, it worked. I never found clowns scary. I don't know why people think clowns are scary. I mean, obviously, if it's got jagged yellow teeth and a weird, funny smile, it's gonna be scary. Shit. Dude. That thing is stressing me out. Okay, I think this is where I need to be.
It's locked.
Wow, that's just great, isn't it? Let's try the other house. He wasn't even coming after me. Martin's house lies about 100 yards off the Snakehead Meadow Hill Road. There is almost no driveway. Trees just jut out into the middle of the gravel path that is mostly covered in grass. There was difficulty to find the house, especially since it was already dark when we arrived. Father Allred seemed to know where he was going. He simply drove straight ahead until he arrived at the house. In the headlights, I saw an old shed off to the right of the path. Father Allred explained that he would rather perform the exorcism away from the house, but the Martins had insisted that Amy remain inside. He complained that having the family present makes it difficult to proceed with elements of the rite that seem harsh to the lay person. Well, that guy's gonna come. Okay. At least you get checkpoints in this game. Alright, so I got the key. Let's go to the house. I'll be really happy when I get in the house and I don't have to worry about this weird thing. Jeez. Go away! Oh my god. The heck? Oh, I can exercise it. Bob, the kids and I miss you more every day. The twins and Amy have started their next school year here at home. Amy keeps asking when she's going to be allowed to go to real school. I think she's getting cabin fever. The twins are having no problems occupying their time. Yesterday they came in with their hands covered in blood. I guess they found a dead deer and thought it would be a good idea to touch it. I think we might have a coyote problem because when I went out with them to look at the dead deer, it was a pretty gruesome sight. I don't think it was the deer. I think it was the freaking creepy kids. All this just a day after the twins' birthday party. Can't wait till you come home. I don't think he wants to come home. I think y'all are pretty creepy people. Where? Worship me! No! I'm gonna worship you. There's a person in there. Mr. and Mrs. Martin greeted us at the front porch. Mr. Martin led us downstairs to the basement, explaining that Amy was down there in restraints. I felt for him. There was guilt and shame in his voice. Amy was in the very back of the attic in a chair, perfectly calm, staring at us. It is hard to describe the look on her face. It was not the kind of look a child gives you. Cute. Wonder why the little girl's in purple though. Seems a little weird. Can I exercise the french fries? These look like french fries. What about the picture? Yep. If your kid starts drawing stuff like this, you might have a problem. Kid's messed up. Plant? No. No. What about the TV? There is a ghost person behind me. That's super creepy. Why are the plants the only thing that's a different color? Kids' room. I guess this is where the twins stay. Lots of colorful toys. Hey, Simon. Nice. And that's the little telephone thing, I think. And there's Etch-a-Sketch and some action figures. And I guess that's like the popping vacuum cleaner toy thing. Bob must be stationed somewhere in the Middle East because they sent over this weird looking doll for Amy's birthday. I'll ask Anesh about it next time we have book club. She looks like she could be from over there. Amy didn't seem excited to see the doll. I think she would rather have a phone instead, or maybe seeing a baby doll makes her feel self-conscious about working at the clinic. I guess I was the only one who thought to check in the attic. When I got up there, it was freezing cold. I found Amy standing in the back looking straight at me like when I first met her downstairs. We spoke briefly, although it was frustrating to talk to her, or it. I experienced a bit of deception from the demon. During our conversation, she uttered my mother's first name, and in other instances spoke perfect Latin. I called for help from the others, but nobody came, so I raised my crucifix and began the rite again. Something tells me it didn't work out. Bathtub. Rubber duck. Man, this game has a lot of reading. I don't feel safe in my own home anymore. I hear voices outside around the house at night. I don't let the twins go out in the woods to play because I'm afraid of what's out there. The house itself feels stressed, distorted, slanted somehow. It's like I'm walking through a carnival funhouse. Amy's condition has only gotten worse. I can't stand to be around her, and I don't know why. She just doesn't seem like herself anymore. I want to take her for the doctor, but I can't leave the boys here. I find that the phone stops working throughout the day, and now I can't seem to find my car keys. Thank God Bob comes home tomorrow. If I was Bob, I'd just get the heck out, man. Seriously. Demons? No, thank you. So the plants don't do anything. Let's just check this jacket real quick. Oh. So I guess I'll go down to the basement. That seems to be where things are. But so far, this house has been a little boring. There's really nothing happening here. Well, that looks interesting. Looks like some blood over there. Just have to take the long way around. Washing machine, no. Why is there, looks like there's a crib. Dear Amy, thanks for waiting. It really brightened my day hearing from you. Oh, thanks for writing. Man, I don't know how to read anymore. In your letter, you asked what's the weirdest thing I've seen as a missionary. The area we are working in has a lot of folks who practice Quimbamba. It's what you might call a pagan religion. It's kind of a mix between Catholic and African religions. One of the saints they worship is San La Muerte, or Saint Death. Yesterday, we talked to a boy about 15. When we asked him if he had ever prayed, he said no. But I have prayed to San La Muerte. He told us about a time when he stayed over at his cousin's house, and according to him, they prayed to some figures of San La Muerte, and the figures made things and the house move around. He got real quiet and scared looking after that. He told him he could pray to God and that God wouldn't make him feel scared like that. We invited him to the church, but he hasn't come yet. I need to wrap this letter up and get back to work. See you in 4 months. Leighton. Not sure what that's about. This doesn't look very nice. Amy's parents could not endure witnessing the proceedings of the rite for long. Miss Martin was hysterical, and the thing that was inside Amy was feeding off of the fear. Father Allred asked me to take the Martins upstairs. I was physically worn out, but managed to get them back up the stairs into the kitchen. Amy was screaming, "Mother, Mother!" the whole time. Finally, I got them to sit down with me at the kitchen table. After a few minutes, we couldn't hear much of anything down in the basement. So I went down to check on things. I found Father Allred lying on his back, unconscious, with his arms spread out wide. Amy was not in the chair. That's a little creepy. What? What? No. No. Okay. Guess I need to do something different. Let's try that again. Maybe I can use the cross. Did I win? Nope. Didn't win.
He is here.
That's cool. Do I have to be here too? So cross doesn't help. I think I'm just gonna leave. Where the heck am I supposed to go now? There's a bug in here. Get out of here, bug. Can't you see I'm trying to exorcise the demons? There's nothing down here. Oh, I can do. Oh.
You failed me.
Did she say you failed me? Dude, I just got here.
Look at me. You failed me.
Sorry. I'll try harder next time.
Daddy.
No, I'm not your mommy. Dude, that is such a creepy noise. Ah!
Mortis.
She just appeared right on top of me. Oh yeah, okay, come on, creepy girl, let's go.
He is here. I can see you. You failed me.
Yeah.
You're too late. You You failed me.
God, every time she says that, it just sends shivers down my spine. What is she saying?
Happy luck. My eyes.
I don't know what she's saying.
Foolish idiot. The very whiskey. Very lucky. I heard a door open upstairs.
Well, let's go check. Sounds like a good idea. I don't like why it's quiet. Why is it quiet? This doesn't look very nice. Karen, the church might contact you in a few days to tell you their version of what happened to me. I want you to hear it from me first. A year ago, I was involved in the exorcism of Amy Martin. What they said in the papers about what happened isn't true. She, my superior, father... It looks like this is pretty messed up. I have to go back to that house. The nightmares I'm having are real. She's still there, waiting for me. I can still help her. If I don't come back, know that I love you and I'm sorry. John. So am I John? Why does that one have red eyes? Oh, that's just a great sign, isn't it? I don't think I should be here. I don't want to.
My God, what happened to you? Do you think my face is pretty? I have to finish what I started. She's my priest.
Okay. What the heck is that? What? No. Ah.
Mortis.
Okay, let's try
My
that again.
God,
Yeah.
what happened to you? Do you think my face is pretty? I have to finish what I started. She's my priest.
So it looks like I could stand anywhere in the room and do damage. Do need to point it in her general direction. Another one? No, don't take the bag off.
Morty.
I like these animations. These are cool animations. Ooh. Oh, dude, that is close every time. Oh, cool. I can hit her when she's flying by. Man, this is taking a while. What, is she just gonna keep going now? Okay. Says who? Who? Who wrote kill her? Kill...
A gun with one bullet.
Okay. So... I don't want to. I don't know who's telling me what to do, but I don't think that's a very good idea. Is that? Okay. I don't like the way that guy looks. But let's go see if there's any other options. So, obviously I'm supposed to make a decision. I've only got one bullet here. I can use it on a girl who's possessed. I could use it on the weirdo by the shack. let's go check over here. Okay, so that's another option. Seems kind of silly. Can I shoot a dead cat? Do I have to shoot anybody? Can I just leave? I think that's a good person to shoot.
I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in him I will trust. I shall not be afraid of the terror in the night, nor the evil that walketh in darkness. Because I have made the Lord my refuge. Because I have set my love upon him, therefore will he deliver me. I shall call upon him and he will answer me. He will be with me in trouble. He will deliver me and honor me. I can't explain what happened at that house. I can only have faith that I did the right thing.
So there's 5 endings apparently, and I got the good one. That bug is driving me crazy. Police animal experts investigate chupacabra remains near Sterling. Sterling PD is enlisting the help of local animal experts from the University of Connecticut after the remains of an unidentified animal were found near Sterling. The remains of an animal, which some residents are calling a chupacabra, were discovered on Snake Meadow Hill Road by a motorist yesterday. The animal had apparently been struck by a vehicle and parts of its carcass were scattered across the road. Police say that they initially investigated the gruesome scene because the motorist who discovered the remains apparently told them they appeared to be that of a person. After arriving on the scene, police concluded that the remains were of some kind of animal. As a matter of public safety, we want to be sure about what exactly we're dealing with here, said a Sterling police spokesman. This is clearly not a deer or a coyote. If it's a mountain lion or exotic pet that escaped from its owners, or an animal with rabies, we need to know about it. Animal experts attached to the investigation would not speculate about what kind of animal they had been found, although they commented that the animal was hairless, anemic, and apparently suffered from the rickets, a vitamin D deficiency that appears in animals and children who have not received enough sunlight. So that was a child. Oh, so now I get to pick a different option. Okay. So let's see what happens when I do the most obvious thing, which is shoot the possessed girl. Okay. Police arrest man accused of murdering missing girl. A New York man is in custody after he confessed to the murder of a Sterling girl who had been missing. John Ward of Palmyra was pulled over on Snake Meadow Hill Road last night after a state trooper reported hearing a gunshot. The officers thought it might be poachers. The officer said Ward was acting nervous and suspicious after being pulled over. In question, Ward repeatedly said, "I've killed her," according to the police report. The officer called for backup after Ward became increasingly upset, saying repeatedly that there was a demon inside her. Ward was taken to Sterling Police Headquarters for further investigation, or further questioning. Ward then confessed to authorities that he shot and killed Amy Martin, a 17-year-old girl who had been missing for 9 days after escaping from a mental institution. After brief search, police located Amy's body in the woods near the now abandoned Martin home. In addition to receiving a gunshot wound to the stomach, Amy showed injuries suggesting that she had been thrown out of the second-story window of the house. An officer who helped recover the body told reporters that Amy's face had been mutilated in a very brutal manner. Ward was found dressed as a priest when he was pulled over. It is suspected that he impersonated a priest to gain his victim's trust after Catholic authorities in Rome confirmed that Ward was not an ordained minister. Now I want to go shoot the weirdo and see what happens.
I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in Him I will trust. I shall not be afraid.
So I guess that was the father I shot? Esteemed Cardinal Gifford, with all due respect, you cannot grasp the importance of the work I am doing for young Michael without being present here. Michael needs my help more now than ever. In the past few weeks I have made great progress with Michael's affliction. Nevertheless, whatever darkness is inside of him fights back with increasing ferocity. We must not let up the fight against the enemy at such a critical time. There is another reason why I dare not return Michael to his family, nor let them see him. The darkness inside him afflicts his soul, but it also causes a terrible strain on his body, so that there may be no mistaking what I mean. I have enclosed a photograph of young Michael during one of our sessions.
A gun with one bullet.
So let's see what happens.
I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in Him I will trust. I shall not be afraid of the terror.
What? Did that deer just stand on its hind legs and run at me? An unidentified body discovered near wrecked car. The site of a deadly car accident was discovered along the road near Sterling this morning, along with the body of a person who has not yet been identified. At 6 a.m. this morning, a resident called to report an accident along Snake Meadow Hill Road. The driver of a silver sedan had swerved off the road and struck a tree. A spokesman for the police commented that the body appeared to have been dragged several yards away from the car deeper into the woods after having been ejected from the front windshield. It was noted that the body had been mangled beyond recognition. Investigators suspect this could probably be the work of coyotes. Police also noted that parts of a cleaned white-tailed deer were found in the trunk of the car. From a white-tailed deer A hunter typically gets 75 pounds of meat. However, it appears the victim of the accident was only able to carry 25 pounds back to his car. Oregon Trail reference. Very nice. Alright, so one more. But actually, I want to check something real quick. My gun's not in the mirror. There was that ghost in the mirror earlier. Wonder if I can break the mirror.
A gun with one bullet.
Making progress.
A gun with one bullet.
But
MORTIS.
guy's got a long arm. Okay. December 30, 1986. Dear Dr. McGlashan, it has been 30 days since the beginning of my treatment here at Yale Psychiatric Institute. Dr. Spinell, who has been so patient with me, has helped me understand my afflictions and has helped me to find a way to move forward and accept the truth. With Dr. Spinell's help, I have come to accept that what really happened in September at the Martin family residence. I accept that what happened was not the result of any supernatural phenomenon, but rather the desperate actions of a young girl driven to violence by her dogmatic parents and the old church rituals that are thought to drive out evil. I'm happy to report that since accepting the truth, my nightmares have ceased, and I now enjoy peace of mind that I have not felt since the incident. Given my progress since first coming here, I respectfully request my release from Yale Psychiatric Institute, contingent upon follow-up appointments with Dr. Spittle in the future. Sincerely, John Ward. I don't like that ending. I mean, sure, it's the most plausible ending, but it's also kind of a cop-out. It's like, it was all a dream. No thanks. Ending. Let's shoot a dead cat. Got him. Problem solved. What? Dude has a pitchfork. Hello, Amy. I'm sorry to hear about your parents' decision. It is hard for people to trust what they do not understand. I know you are only 17, but you are clearly an adult and you have been able to handle your own life. Do not let your mom and dad stop you from following your dreams. If there is anything I can do to help you, just let me know. We're having a get-together at the clinic Saturday night, and I would love for you to stop by. We still consider you a part of the team, even if your mom and dad do not. We hope to see you there. Gary. I don't think Gary's a good part of the team. I think Gary's a bad guy. So I'm pretty sure that's all there is to this game, but this is actually just the first of 3. If you download it on Steam, you'll see it's called the Unholy Trinity. Uh, the second and third game haven't come out yet, but if they're anything like this one, I'm sure that they're going to be a lot of fun. This game is genuinely pretty dang creepy, and it also has some interesting story bits to it. So if you found this game at all interesting, you should definitely check that out. Maybe add it to your wish list, and maybe you could buy it when it actually does get released. And if you enjoyed the video, please just let me know, add a like and subscribe, because I will be playing some more games like this pretty soon. Alright, thanks.